Hey people, Intro here, 3v3 Faction War. This is Fend Unlock and Space Marines versus Chaos. For the blue Space Marine team, Handsome Sodding is an Apothecary support hero fighting in melee combat by default. Begins with a heal and a passive health regeneration aura alongside Leksandr's Force Commander, a versatile frontline hero bringing offense, disruption and support. This is the Imperial Fists elite scheme. And rounding off the team, Alpha Centauri as a Techmarine starts off with a ranged weapon, can get a melee loadout, supports with structures and repairs. Red Chaos Fellas, Fiery is here as a Chaos Lord, a durable and destructive hero walking through objects, cannot be suppressed, with powerful offense and disruption, fighting in melee. Alongside Toruello's Chaos Sorcerer, offensive and disruptive hero with powerful battlefield manipulation and control. And rounding off the teams, Meridium's Plague Champion starts off with a damage of a time bolt gun, can get to melee weapons, debilitates enemies and supports allies, can also repair. And this is the Night Lord's elite scheme. Yes, it is. Mid is turning red for the Chaos Fellas, is it? No, they're worshipping Nurgle. Plague Champion goes for the Garrison, I believe, to be annoying. Yep. Can now shoot with kind of impunity. I mean, he can still take damage in there, but it's only Scout bolters around. Force Commander chases some Heretics. Heretics chasing Scouts. Chaos Lord's in there. More Heretics chasing the Tactical Marines. Chaos Lord turns to fight. Big kill of the week. Got some good hits on those heroes there. Apothecary has not used his heal yet, I don't think. Battle Cry has been used, though. Might have to heal himself. Yep, does heal himself. Force Commander's found some more Heretics. Still battle crying. Nobody can cap the mid right now. There's some Corn Worship. Speeding up Fiery's units was a strange place to do it. I wonder if that was meant to be a Doom Blast. Force Commander flees. I think he'll be alright. Meanwhile, the Plague Champion is hanging out in his little tower, shooting whatever he likes. You can't target enemies, though, when you're in a garrison. They just shoot whatever's closest, I assume. I'm not sure exactly how it works. In the southeast corner, contested power is red for Chaos. Chaos Space Marines are backing up here. Not sure why. They just saw those fellas run off. They could have come and decapped this fully matured wreck point, maybe. Mid has turned red, and the Apothecary's down. Should get revived quite easily. These guys have backed up to try and defend the power now. Plague Champion's been all sneaky-like behind the wall. They can probably smell him, though, innit? Toruello's got double Chaos Space Marines. Havoc's up for Fiery, and it's also double Chaos Space Marines for Meridium. And Eternal War. No, it's not. I'm lying to you. It's double Heretics into Chaos Space Marines. That's why there were so many Heretics running around early on. Scout shotguns here. Surely they'll all get shotguns. No, Sniper Rifle in for Leksandr. Assault Squad coming in for Handsome Sodding. These guys do take the contested wreck point. Able to back off to some light cover now. Chaos Lord coming through to tie up those Tactical Marines. Havocs are going to set up, kicking off towards the mid, is it? Apothecary has been revived and ran off the field. Force Commander's almost level 2 now. And the Plague Champion getting very low. 46 hit points. Now has the Mucus Discharge for a heal. Looks like he's used it already, though. Force Commander does level. Murdering some Heretics, but he'll go down. Misjudged it a bit. Assault Squad come jumping in over the wall. Bad news for those unupgraded Heretics there. Havocs are able to suppress. They could maybe jump the Havocs now. But what's over here? Some CSM over here. Are they going to force melee combat? They should, I think. Scouts are getting sniper shots through as well. Chaos Lord has a Combi Flamer in. Gives him a pretty nice ranged weapon to shoot at stuff as he runs around and chases it. And the awesome Immolate as well. Yep, shots going in on those Havocs. They don't have Raptors or anything, or Grenade Launcher Heretics to disrupt them. Apothecary levels to 2. There's the heal on the Assault Squad. Maybe we'll see that Purification Rites, eh? No customized Stormbolter yet to shut down the Chaos. So that's a really good kill of the week. Havocs are moving for some reason, are they? That was weird. Oh, there's going to face these guys. Doing a lot of damage at close range. That was well played, actually, from Fiery to spot those scouts. Chaos Lord goes down. I think he was busy microing the CSM and Heretic position. Took his eyes off that fella for a second. Tier 2 coming through for Meridium. Devastator's on the field for Handsome Sodding, so he's gone the 1-1-1 build, just in a different order than usual. Typically you'll see the Devastators up first, and then the Assault Squad. It's a very powerful opening for Space Marines, this. Versatile, can deal with pretty much all early threats if you can micro all your stuff well. Your 4 squads, all their facing, their cover, their positioning. Time that jump. And of course the Apothecary adds to it with his heals. We've got the customized Stormbolter in now. And power bashing Chaos, fellas. Plague Champion's in there. Steps up. Not sure why he stepped up there. Got jumped. Plague Champion now runs. CSM run. I think he was trying to shoot the Devastators before they set up maybe, but he got jumped. These guys able to back off for Toruello. There's the jump note. Could hear it coming and gets out of there. But they got all the gens, right? Yeah, I think they got all the gens. So that was decent. Chaos Lord still down here. Force Commander levels to 3, you know. Done some really good work with his default chainsword. It's like 40 DPS, is quite nice. Can tear through heretics, as you've seen. And Mastercrafted Bolter is in for the Techmarine. Double Tactical Marines here also for Alpha Centauri. Leksandr's Devastators. Oh, and Handsome's in the mid now. What is this? That is the Force Commander. Not sure what these fellas are up to. Get in the garrison, guys. You're going to get sniped either way. At least you'll be able to shoot the Force Commander, maybe. And power bashing on the other side. Double tax, and this is the Apothecary alongside them. 1 gen down. 2 gens down. Aspiring Champion Heretics here for Toruello. He is a Chaos Space Marine with Bolt Pistol and Chainsword. Gives the other guys more hit points, which in turn means their Doom Blast does more damage because it scales off the hit points. Blood Crusher on the field now for Meridium. A demon with vehicle armor getting some of that Nurgle worship. Very dangerous in melee to single targets especially. Doesn't do any splash damage. But he'll pick through Marines quite handily, that fella. We have the Bile Spirit in for the Plague Champion. Almost got those scouts down top of your screen. Double Mark of Tzeentch in for Toruello. All of his resources have gone on that early in Tier 2. And more Havocs coming through now for Toruello. So all 3, no, 2 of them will have Havocs. The Assault Squad jumping in. Blood Crusher says, no, you can't be here, fellas. Mark of Pawn CSM. Getting Eternal War in. Don't have the Aspiring Champion, but these Chain Axes are power weapons. Bad news for the Heavy Infantry Space Marine fellas. Who went down? It's the Force Commander. And the Bile Spear are dissolving some generators over here. Also debuffs targets on hit. And you have the Bilious Discharge, which slows down units a huge amount. So if you can hit the Bilious and then fire normally, you basically lock a unit in place. You don't prevent it from jumping, of course. The attacks using the Kraken Bolts against these guys, but they did have light cover there, I think. Plague Champion did some good work. A couple of gens down with the help of those CSM. There's a Nurgle Shrine. It's quite far forward, eh? Slightly ahead of the central VP line. Maybe it should have been back here or something. It's being worshipped, which means it can reinforce squads. Otherwise, it'll heal periodically and also suppress enemies. It's a really good shrine. Las Cannon could take it down quite quickly, though. Nope, they get out of there because of those Mark of Tzeentch fellas. These are Meridium's Mark of Tzeentch CSM now. Where's the Havocs of Toruello? They're making their way up that east side. Meanwhile, northwest, another Blood Crusher from Fiery this time. And Autocannon Havocs, looks like. Getting messed up by the CSM. But there's enough there to counter-initiate. We have las cannons on both sides. No sign of any rocket launchers, though. Handsome Sodding has dropped his scouts. We've got plasma guns all the way through, actually. Well, almost. The attacks of Handsome Sodding don't have the plasma gun yet. Blood Crusher will want to be getting on the las cannons quickly, because they're a big threat. Librarian gives them Veil of Time to help them out. Almost got wiped. I mean, still 2 models, but 1 hit on each of them, I think they would have gone down. 311 to 425 on the VPs. Coming out swinging in Tier 2, the Chaos fellas with those quick Blood Crushers. Is that 3 Marco Zint CSM in there? It is. No, it's 2. And one of them runs. Heretics with a Doom Blast. Sorcerer in the back line. Somehow, he doesn't have Vestments of the Warp. I don't know, he ran in there. And is that Plasma Gun Techmarine? It is. Replaces the Mastercrafted Bolter. The Mastercrafted Bolter didn't stay around for long, did it? Down is the Force Commander. The map is looking incredibly red for the Chaos fellas. Usually you see Space Marines in a faction war start to stamp their authorities as soon as Tier 2 hits. And they start upgrading their squads and getting Librarians and Razorbacks and stuff. But Chaos have kept up the pressure, and here come Bloodletters for Fiery. They can really punish those plasma attacks. And of course they can teleport onto the las cannons. Keeping the pressure up here still is Toruello with the demonic shield. Heretics in the back line having a grand old time. Need to run soon though. There we go, and Doom Bolts went in as also. Kicking off in the mid. Markov corner CSM with Aspiring Champion. No pressure on the Apothecary. Oh, Blood Crusher maybe? Nope, not sure what he's up to. Havocs were in the garrison and they've all been burned to death by the Immolates. Plasma Cannon was also in there. Needs to run. There we go. He couldn't seem to quite target them very well. Las Cannon is getting shots though, and there's a missile launch attack squad now for Handsome Sodding. I haven't seen any for the Emperor buffs from the Force Commander, which really help when you're trying to get a vehicle down. 25% on those big bursts of damage. Full power bash here maybe. There's a Whirlwind in play, which these days once again does not do friendly fire or knockback. Handsome Sodding thinks it's GG. He's down to Tax and an Assault Squad. Here comes another Librarian. Tier 3 for Toruello, Tier 3 for Meridium. Awesome pressure from the Chaos team. Those Blood Crushers made a huge difference. Both been dealt with now, so can the Space Marines hit back? 224 to 425. Assault Squad jumping through. Get rid of those guys quickly, but they need to fight Bloodletters, do they? Oh, maybe not. If the Whirlwind can knock them over. There's some Corn Worship, though. Gotta give the Bloodletters health and energy regen, and because it's Corn, it'll speed them up. Plasma attacks there, trying to choose good targets. They want to be shooting at the CSM most likely. I think they're shooting at the Bloodletters, though. I'd say they're generally more dangerous than the CSM, but the CSM have the armor type that's weak to the plasma gun. Marco Zint fellas in here too. Can the Whirlwind get a good shot? Plasma cannon. Almost wiped out those heretics, I think they were. Markov corner CSM is still in here. Down to 3 models. Bloodletters also chasing the Whirlwind, which is getting Melter Pistoled a bit. It's going to go down, I think. Oh no, they ran off. It survives. 7 hit points. It survives. Can they get him? There's the jump. And there is the get. Nicely done by Handsome Sodding. Starting to inflict some losses now. Have they overextended it? Have they pushed a bit too hard here, the Chaos fellas, searching for blood and skulls and things? Here's the Rod of Warp Fire for the Sorcerer. Sneaky Scouts looking for a grenade? No, they were looking for a shotgun blast. So Power Bash, though, again from Toruello. He's put some really good pressure over there. Nurgle Shrine's still up, by the way. Apothecary is being tied up. Force Commander is still down. He could be helping a huge amount here with his battle cry and stuff. Might get revived on this push, though. There's Touch of Nurgle. Down goes the Apothecary. Maybe we'll see Lariman's Blessing now because there's 2 heroes down. Touch of Nurgle is a global from the Plague Champion. Buffs the squad with this aura of explosiveness when they die. Healing allies, knocking down enemies, damaging them too. Toruello not happy with the Inspiring Champions dying first. 155 to 423. Big VP lead for the Chaos team. But that was a decent little push there from the Space Marine fellas. These guys are backing off. I think you got to turn and fight, guys. Level 3 Chaos Lord. Oh, he's got Demonic Visage, which is debuffing stuff on here. You can see these red debuff circles. So trying to focus him early could be good. Apothecary is back to his feet. I guess Lariman's was used. Force Commander's not moving though quite yet. What are the scouts up to? Why are they not auto-firing that sniper rifle? That is weird. Oh, mark target up on the Havocs. Almost got him. That's from the Techmarine. And his Signum armor, tier 3 for Fiery. Big jump in there. Need some follow-up, though. Techmarine's there. Popping his overcharge on that plasma gun, and the assault squad are okay. We see the advanced healing going off from the Apothecary. Also have the improved medical equipment on the way. Hitting back fast, though, are the Chaos fellas. Here's the Force Commander. Inspiration on kill from the Librarian too. No war gear for this fella yet. Wonder if he's deciding to wait for Terminator armor in tier 3. 155 to 373. Can the Space Marines hold on to this 2-1? Stern Guard are in for handsome sodding. Back at base for now. Just saw them in the latest push. More bloodletters for Fiery. Oh no, Librarian caught in a bad spot. Goes down. That was that Leksandr's? Force Commander is now level 4. And Malignant Blindness goes in from the Chaos Lord, so the Whirlwind can't fire. Plasma Cannon is ground targeting maybe though. Oh, it overshot. Great Unclean One coming through for Meridium. Sorcerer and the Plague Champion are both down though. Plague Champion's down on the power too. That's not easy to get to. Neither is the Sorcerer. They may have to rebuy. And this is when... Oh, the Force Commander went down. Very sloppy loss there. Toruello wants a Phobos. Force Commander's back to his feet. Apothecary is now level 6. Throwing out some big heals. And he's got plenty of energy now for advanced healing. 255, good grief. And they get the cap. Fast capping tacks are able to get it done. Lots of damage on the Techmarine and gets shot to death by Mark of Tzeentch. More XP for the Apothecary, I guess. There's some advanced healing. Maybe the Force Commander will go for the revive this time. Good shot on those CSM. What is this? That's handsome sodding. Oh, dropping the Tactical Marines there. Still got the Stern Guard. They're in retreat. Yeah, Bloodletters will tear you up quick. Big retreat from the Chaos fellas, though. And the Techmarine's back to his feet. Still no war gear for this Force Commander. It's in tier 3 though. And has the red for Terminators, so that may be what we're seeing here. Alpha Centauri also in tier 3. Has the red for Terminators or a Venerable. Maybe saving up for Land Raider Redeemer though, eh? I mean, do you get Terminators here? When there's all these Bloodletters, and there's a Sorcerer, of course. Although he's down at the moment. Land Raider Phobos on the way. On the field, in fact. So is the Great Unclean One. Super unit for Chaos. Passively damages nearby enemies. Powerful in melee. And has some cool abilities too. You know, vomiting on stuff. The Phobos is also coming mid, I think. Las Cannon's getting shots on the Great Unclean One. And all of the Plasma Guns will do a great job on him too. In fact, look at the damage he's taken already. The Great Unclean One goes down. Was marked target on him. And maybe I couldn't see it because he's so fat. That was one of the quickest Great Unclean One kills I've seen. I wonder if the Hunter Killer Missile on the Whirlwind also got a shot in there. Oh, here's the Phobos. Oh, we do see the Force Commander Terminator actually. Begins with a Storm Bolter and a Power Fist. Pretty awesome weaponry, and he can add to that. Orbital going in. Las Cannons are getting shots. Bloodletter's getting on them though. Those guys drop a model, but they should be alright. Force Commander goes into melee with them. Almost got the Stern Guard down. Handsome Sodding getting Devastators now. Most likely a Las Cannon. The Phobos did survive. Fiery with a single Heretic to support these Bloodletters here. Not looking to reinforce them. He wants to save the upkeep. This guy gets the Assault Cannon. And I think this does have enough courage damage in itself to suppress stuff. which is pretty handy, and its huge amount of single target DPS will be very good against the Bloodletters, actually, because Bloodletters are light infantry. There's a Shrine of Khorne, which is spawning Bloodletters. These guys are going to have a really bad day if they keep coming yet. Need to back off, fellas. Land Raider Redeemer on the way for Alpha. 155 to 241. Bloodletters are teleporting in here. All of them are, actually. It's good Merciless. Yeah, but they can't stick around. Gets the heal off. And then runs back to mid. Blast Cannons need to be careful. Might be worth putting one of them inside the garrison, actually. They may be worried about the Chaos Lord's Immolate, but it saves them from the Bloodletters at least. Here's some Terminators for Leksandr. Gone for the regular variety with the Storm Bolters and Power Fists rather than the Assault Fellas. Is this a dead CSM squad? It is. Mark target was definitely on those guys. And there's an Imperial Abyss from Meridium. Handsome Sodding pops the Angels of Death to avoid damage. 50% damage resistance. I'm not sure why they're running into it though. What are they up to? Dropped a model because of that. Decap here from Fiery. Drain life on the Techmarine. Survives it. Does run away though. There's that advanced healing again. And all the Bloodletters ran away. Autocannon getting shots in. What's going on in the mid though? Demonic Shield. They're not quite able to cap though because of the Whirlwind. Knocking everything down. That Whirlwind putting in work, eh? Leksandr just lost a squad somewhere. Oh, they got subjugated. That's what happened. By the Sorcerer. Used their teleport. Meridium's down to 2 squads. Now has a bunch of Noise Marines on the way. Space Marines are holding in there though. And with a Land Raider, they're looking pretty strong. If it can make it. There it is. It's going mid. Force Commander on capping duty. Might want to put a squad here. Although, what can you put there that's going to beat Bloodletters? Cyclone Missile Launcher doing the business. Awesome disruption. Really good damage versus vehicles. And it will hurt infantry quite a lot too. I got orbs, says Alpha. He's talking about orbs of the Omnissiah. Disable vehicles. Maybe try to get it on the Phobos. It's a big old target. I wants to orb something and then drop an orbital in. Orb and orbital combo, eh? Another Land Raider, this time from Handsome Sodding. And you got your las cannon, and your las cannon too. What are the Chaos fellas gonna do? Not sure what these fellas are up to. They have a Blastmaster. It's like they were going for the Power Bash and then decided to get a Blastmaster halfway through and stopped. Attack, says Meridium. This guy's going to come in from an angle. Turret going down for Alpha Centauri. Or going up, I guess. Tank needs to be careful here. Bunch of Power Fists and that Cyclone. Demonic Shield facilitating the cap, maybe. Infiltrated Phobos. Bloodletters coming into the back lines. A big pile of them. Don't know why they're trying to just go in and delete units all at once, I think. But they got messed up by the Frag Assault. Was that? No, I don't know what that was, actually. Bunch of fire. Just the Flamers from the Land Raider messed them up. Only one of them got away. Did the turret get shots on them, maybe? I don't think so. Orbital bombardment going in. Trying to get there for the orb. There it is. Is it close enough to hit? Yes, I think it did hit the Phobos. But the orbs are not hitting it. Since it wasn't... I don't think it was Alpha Centauri himself who did the nuke. Lots of damage though on it. These guys have used their Melter Bomb already, have they? Cyclone gets a good volley. Almost gets it down. Down it goes. Phobos is dealt with, and there's 2 Redeemers on the field, and now 2 Whirlwinds. I don't know if they can punch through that. 155 to 158 on the VPs. What's going on over here? Oh, this is a shrine, isn't it? Yeah. Heavy losses for the Chaos fellas. Can they recover from that kind of thing? Nurgle Shrine back here is handy. Not as handy as a Land Raider Redeemer, but it'll help you out quite a lot. This guy's going to defend the VP, I guess. And then Whirlwinds are brutal. They don't have any Raptors to jump and melt to them. Mark target on the Sorcerer, down he goes. Is he trying to subjugate something? I think maybe he was. Yep, and we're just retreating back to the Land Raider so they can be super aggressive. Noxious Cloud thrown in. Autocannon in the garrison doing some good damage, but those are level 4 Marines. They're just tanking it for now. Noxious Cloud gets on them. But then it runs out. And they can just retreat back to the Land Raider. We now have a Marco Zinch Chaos Predator. Oh, is it looking for an angle on the Whirlwinds, maybe? Can be difficult to get behind them on this map, though. You just have this very narrow bridge, and otherwise you need to go all the way around. Oh, they've conceded. The Space Marines are victorious. Concession from the Chaos fellas. They were just too far behind, I guess. Level 9 Apothecary, so close to level 10 for Handsome Sodding. Had that Terminator Force Commander. Had a level 8 Techmarine. Chaos Lord level 6. Did have the Blood Maul at the end. Sorcerer is level 4 and down. And a level 3 Plague Champion with his Bile Spear. There you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. Big thanks to these players for chucking us a faction war, innit? I'll see you guys next time.